come to my house.
Welcome back, guys. It's your boy Ty here again with another deck profile, or budget deck profile for a lot of you guys. You already know. I got Eraserhead here, so we're already ready for that. A lot of people have been asking about this, so let's get right into it. Eraserhead, he's a 7-hander, 19 health. His symbols are all, death, void. He has a static ability that says before the game begins, add up to 1 copy of Erase from your deck to your discard pile, then shuffle your deck. Okay, and it says up to 1, so just be mindful of that. Make sure you just always think about getting that action card and putting it in the discard pile. Anyways, let's get right into other things. Second enhance is discard 1 card. This attack gets +2 speed or -2 speed. Period. Add 1 copy of Erase from your discard pile to your hand. So you can search that card out of your discard pile, the Erase card, and add it to your hand. Really bonkers. His last ability, response commit after you play or block with an action. Draw 2 cards. So let's get right into the rest of the deck. So we have first, I built this off of death, so you're going to see a lot of the similar cards. So we have 2 Berserker Blows, 4 low, 6 damage, Fury Punch, that doesn't really matter though. 2 block modifier. The enhanced is destroy 1 foundation. If this attack is not blocked, destroy 1 of your rival's foundations. So you get the target destroy. You can make it almost unblockable, or you make it very, very hard for your opponent to block, because with Eraserhead, you discard a card, add Erase to your hand, but you're minusing or plussing the speed, which are going to buff the speed, and it's going to become a 6 low for 6 damage. And that's a beefy attack. That's a great base attack. It also has a Deadlock Enhanced, destroy 2 rival foundations. So also you get to target that too. So that's pretty neat. Not sure how many people are going to go into Deadlock though. Next we have Panache Shining Naval Blast. So the reason why I love this card, first off, the stats are 5 mid for 5. And this is a common, by the way. This in Eraserhead is crazy because you literally just say, okay, I'm gonna discard a card and give this +2 speed. You're making it a 7 speed for 5 damage, but just at the cost of flipping 1 of your foundations, doesn't matter what it is, just flip 1 of the foundations, it becomes an 8 speed, 6 damage. They're more than likely not going to want to block that. They're probably going to take it, unless they have Speed Hate. Speed Hate, obviously, there's nothing you can do about that. It also has Deadlock Enhanced. This attack gets +5 damage. If they happen to go into Deadlock, well, you just add even more. But with Eraserhead, you just make this so fast that it's like, I don't know if I can even block this. So, yeah. Next, y'all already know, this is probably one of my favorite daggone common cards. Corrosion Lunge, in any death symbol, really. Fire, evil. I mean, I love this card. Stats, 3 low, another low attack, if you haven't noticed, and a 5 damage. But that's not the, I mean, that is really big to me too. 3, it's a good low block, you know, it's you know, regular. But I love the enhance. It puts your opponent in a predicament, and it says if this attack is blocked, your next attack is +2 speed, +2 damage. You already know, a lot of y'all that have seen my other videos, this is just cool. Eraserhead gives it +2, so it becomes a 5 low for 5. Do they want to block it, or are they going to take it? This pretty much puts your opponent in a really weird predicament, but more than likely, they're probably just going to take it because they don't want to buff your next attack, because it's giving +2 speed, +2 damage. That's going to be sick. So next we have Naval Laser Charge. Naval Laser Charge is also a low, 3 low, 5 damage. A lot of people don't pay attention to that. Low attacks. They're beast mode. Shout out to Tony2 and Shane Duckworth who led me into that realm, you know. But that's another story. This card is cool too. First off, I like the fact that if you saw that the other cards were high diff, this is lower difficulty, and I like the fact that it's well, for one, being that Eraserhead is a 19 health character, he's kind of squishy in that realm. So this is a way to be able to gain that. Discard 1 momentum, gain 3 health. I mean, self-explanatory. This other enhance, if you have flipped a foundation during this enhanced step, your next attack this turn gets +1 speed, +1 damage. So you could, there are plenty of things that allow you to flip. There's other cards, other foundations you'll see that will allow you to flip to do other things that allows this bonus to go off on your next and just makes it more dangerous for your opponent. So yeah. Next we have, or last I should say, we have Expert Flurry. 4 high for 4, nice and high block. It has combo. I didn't really want to add too many combo attacks. I want to be able to just do stuff. I just want to add a lot of damage and just keep going with this deck. And Eraserhead makes it easier just to keep buffing the speed and make it practically unblockable. The combo ability is discard 1 rival momentum. Well, you're gonna probably take partial block, and you're gonna probably do partial blocks. You're gonna probably take some hits and stuff. So they are gonna gain momentum. You got stuff like Denki, you got Ochako who can generate momentum quickly. So this allows them to interrupt that as well. So really good. Enhance, your next attack this turn gets +2 damage. I love that too. It's like a setup thing. So it just makes it different. Like, hey, I'm leading off with this, but my next attack is going to get worse. So just hope you can do something about it. So I like this a lot. Just sets up for your other kill shots. So moving on to the foundations. So my little text. I am running 4 Aggressive Temper. This is from the Bakugo starter deck, or well, the rival deck. This ability has a really interesting ability, and I'll tell you why I run it. Response, after this card enters your discard pile during your attack's enhanced step, your attack gets +2 damage. So you could kind of guess where I'm going with it. So there's 2 things that this could be used for, because a lot of my stuff, a lot of the attacks may not be heavy hitting yet, but this is really neat. What's cool about this trick is you can go with Eraser. You can say, all right, my attack, we have this out here, and I want to buff the speed. Well, it's only a 4/4. And be like, oh, it's not threatening. Oh, okay, cool. I'm gonna do Eraserhead. I'm gonna discard this out of my hand, go and pick up Erase, and then I say response. So it gives it +2, so it'll be a 6 high. And then I say response with this because it does enter into the discard pile during this attack's enhanced step. It gives my attack +2 damage. So now it becomes a 6 high for 6. Just a little more damage. Like, do I really want it to? I thought I was going to take 4, but now I'm gonna have to take 6. So you can really chip people down with that. It's really neat, really cool little tech. There's also another way if you happen to have it in your foundation. In your staging area, there's another trick that I have, another card that'll allow you to deal with that as well and get that extra pump. Next, we have 2 of the Glamorous. After you build this card, unflip 1 foundation. It's really good. Flip, this attack gets +3 speed, only playable if this attack speed is less than its printed speed. So some people are going to try to slow your stuff down. They'll probably make it slower, and this will allow you to speed it up. Plus, you're going to be flipping some stuff a lot, or not a lot, but a good bit. And if you want to repeat certain effects and stuff, this will allow you, when you bring it down, obviously, you can reuse it for the next turn. We run 3 of the Latin Skill. I love this card. I mean, it allows you to fish out the cards that you need. I mean, you can take Erase even if you wanted to and discard it because you know you can get it back anyway. Discard 2 cards, draw 2 cards. Fish out the weapon, your attacks you're looking for, even foundations. The combo that I was telling you about, which is neat, if you happen to have these 2 in your hand, Aggressive Temper in your hand, you will be able to buff your attack by 4. So just know that. You discard 2, draw 2, those responses go off, you give your attack +4 damage, and it's just really mean. So yeah, I like this card. And this is also from the Bakugo deck. Next we have Someone with Style. 4 of these, and it has a good high block. It has a response, destroy. After this foundation is committed due to a stun ability, reduce your rival's attack to speed to 0, playable while committed. So there's a lot of stun out here going on, and a lot of people don't, and those of you who just don't happen to know still what stun is when it's an enhanced ability. If you see it italicized and in a certain color, it's an enhanced ability on an attack. You announce it, and if it says stun 2, that means your opponent has to choose 2 of their foundations and has to commit them. So it makes it harder for them to block your attacks. The other enhance that I have is once per turn, playable while committed, destroy one foundation, ready this card. Ready this foundation. So another combo for what is that card? Aggressive Temper. So aggressive Temper's down there. You have it in your stadium, and you're trying to figure out I just need to buff a little bit more. Well, whether this is committed or ready, you can still use it once per turn, pop it, and now you give your attack plus 2 more damage. Just saying. So really good, like it. And it's great defense too, because you need a defense. We're running one Night Watch. It has unique. This is one of Eraserhead's foundations. Response, remove. Remove one action card from your discard pile as the cost. After your rival plays a non-character enhance, cancel it. So it just cancels stuff. It's really neat. Flip, Deadlock form. Flip, add one combo attack from your card pool to your hand. So if they go into Deadlock, well, Deadlock just has some really crazy abilities. Then we're running 2 Apathetic control card. I don't know if I'm gonna run it, raise it up or not, but I mean, it says flip, enhance flip one of your rival's foundations. So if there's a foundation that they have that you really don't like where it's going, you don't like the direction, you think it might interrupt some stuff, you can use this, flip this, pow, you get rid of that one problem. Next, we have 3 of Mediator. Mediator is a really good card. I may even bump this up to 4. I thought I had this at 4, but I guess not. Has an enhanced destroy. Your rival's attack gets -3 speed. If you have played an action card this turn, draw a card. So you can you can get another card extra, but just the fact that, hey, I need to survive a little longer, I need to lessen that. You already can minus something with Eraserhead already, and then you do this, boom. You do not have to have played an action card to get that ability off, just to let y'all know. Those of you that may question, a lot of the new players, just know this is just really good for defense. Next we have, I love this card too, 4 Shock Absorption. It's playable while committed. Destroy this foundation pretty much. Destroy, this attack gets -2 speed, playable while committed. It's great because you can, whether you're passing checks or whatever, they commit, they stun you somehow. This is still something where you're like, oh, you stunned me 1, but I'm gonna pop this and lower the speed by 2, so it still makes me it's easier for me to block your attack. So I really like this too. It's definitely a big staple, I feel, in Death, really any of these symbols. It's just really good. Next we have 4 Late Riser, one of Eraserhead's foundation. Response, after this card is discarded from your hand during the enhance step, this attack gets +1 or -2 speed. So you can use it on your enhance, on your attack, during your attack, and pretty much if you're using Eraserhead's ability to go and get erased, well, you discard this card, you're pretty much gonna give the speed +3 speed. On your opponent, you'll give him -4 speed. So you'll -2 from this and -2 from this being discarded. You'll give it +2 from this, or you'll give it and you'll give it +1 from this. So you'll give it's really good. Then the enhance, if you have played a combo ability this enhanced step, your attack gets +1 damage. I don't run that many combo attacks in here. But if you do play a combo ability, you can use that enhance and give that extra pump. We're running 2 in danger, enhance, destroy. If this attack's damage is equal to or greater than your current health, this attack gets -3 speed. Another defense card. If you're in danger, pretty much, and this attack could kill, and you're like, I really need to lessen that speed. This helps that. By destroying it, you lessen the speed by 3 and make it easier to block some more. We run one of the tight-lipped. It's really just a spam. And I may take it out. I don't know. You can always explore it yourself. These are not the end-all be-all kind of thing. But what it does, flip one foundation, gives you that extra damage. Gives an attack +1 damage. So it's really neat for that. It also helps set up for some of the other attacks that require you to have flipped a foundation during that enhanced step and stuff. So it's really good. And last but not least, we have 4 erase. We already No, this is just nutso gutso. 2 difficulty. Great mid block. Has Breaker 1. Those of you who do not know what Breaker 1 does, and I just found this out, and I don't know, I believe it is, I have to look it up, but I believe now Breaker affects the check. So if you block with it and it's successfully blocked, you say Breaker 1, that means the next check gets -1 to play a card, I believe. I don't know. I know it as the next card gets less. The next card you play, difficulty or block modifier goes up by 1 or whatever the number is. So I don't know yet. I'll get clarity on it. Please forgive me if I've messed that up. Then we have enhance, remove, seal 1 rival asset or foundation. So yeah, seal, what seal does, if those of you and a lot of new players that are watching this, seal means that they cannot use any abilities on that foundation or that asset for the rest of the turn. So it's a very neat little trick. Now this is the crazy thing, Eraserhead response, meaning your character has to be Eraserhead. After an attack is played, your rival cannot play abilities on their character during this attack. Discard this card from your card pool. So yeah, this is just insane. So they play something, as soon as they play it, before they enhance, you play this, make a check for it, and you pretty much say, hey, your character can't use any abilities you can't use any abilities on your character during this attack that you just threw. So that's on my attack or your attack if I decide to play it. So there you have it, folks. Eraserhead on death. I hope you enjoy this. If you did, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. If you haven't had your notification on, make sure you have it on so you keep up to date with some stuff. Sorry, I'm a little late on some things, and I will have the deck actually sprawled out and everything so you can see each and every card so you can take a look and write it down and everything else. All right, love you guys, take care, peace.